We're gonna do two types of burgers. We're gonna do a Tuscan Turkey Burger. Now the Tuscan is brand new, this catalog. So yummy. So that's what it looks like. Let me get you back where I can see you. So I'm seeing you there. So hopefully that's going to be clear. I can't get any closer because I have you on a tripod now. So anyway, Tuscan chicken burger seasoning. Chicken burger, turkey burger. Frankly, you could do it with pork. You could do a mix. You can do it, you don't have to do a burger. I've used it actually. I made a vinaigrette with it and made a couscous salad. It was amazing. You can just sprinkle it on your pork. You can make a melange of, your rub, which is, I'm going to show you a rub. Actually, I know Ben was very interested in, preparing for ribs and chicken and stuff on the grill. So I'm going to show you a rub that I like personally. And even though you haven't picked up your order yet, guys, the surprise thing that you asked me to put in your order is the barbecue chicken and rib rub, which is what I would actually be using in the rub that I'm going to do later. But let's get back to our chicken burger. So I've only got a small amount of turkey here because I'm the only meat eater in my house now. So I'm going to just do a small batch. All the instructions are on the jar, so you never have to worry. Like, it gives you the amount of meat that you need, the ingredients, and how to make it. So because I have only a small amount, I'm just going to put like 2 teaspoons. That's probably, I can do 2 small thin burgers or 1 nice big one. So I'm going to do I'm going to do 2 teaspoons, okay? This is our 4-in-1 spice spoon. Always have to demo this because it's so awesome. You have 1 tablespoon, 1 teaspoon, half teaspoon, and half of that is in 1/4. So you've got everything in your hand. You don't have to go jumbling around in your drawer to find them all. And, they're a mess when you're trying to wash them because they're all like together, and what a disaster. Anyway, I love these. I always have 2 because I keep 1 for wet and 1 for dry. So that's awesome. 4-in-1 spice spoon. Okay, so now we've put our seasoning in. Where's my lid? I don't think it tells you to put anything else. No. So you can grill these. You can make even meatballs with these. That's the other beauty. Like, versatility is the key word in Epicure. So I'm just going to mix them up. Just mix these 2 up, and then I'm going to show you very cool burger maker. Okay, so that's our turkey. This is going to be beef. I'm going to do a stuffed burger with this. So, and you choose what type of beef you want. If you want like really lean, go ahead. If you want medium, just be prepared. If you're grilling it, you're going to get lots of flame. So, our burger seasoning is like this. Okay. Once again, I probably have, I don't even think I have a pound here. I think I probably have a 3/4 of a pound. Now, the original recipe calls for 1 pound of lean ground meat, 2 tablespoons of the seasoning. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do 1 heaping. You do what you like, as much or as little. Everybody has different tastes. Because I don't have a full pound. Oh, get out of there. I'm going to do, I don't know. Oh, hi, Tekken. I just saw that. So I'm going to put that. That's a good tablespoon. My lid. And I believe it calls for either ketchup or barbecue sauce, a 1/4 cup. I'm just going to, where's my barbecue sauce? Now, I'm not too picky about barbecue sauce because I doctor up every single one I have. When I'm doing it just straight for this, I will just put the regular, but a little further on I'm going to talk to you about barbecue sauce, but I'm just going to put a little bit in. This one's just the original Kraft. My 2 favorites are original Kraft for certain things, then I add stuff to it, of course, and my other favorite is Bullseye Original too. So, just going to mix them up. So as I said, just the seasoning and some barbecue sauce. You can add ketchup if you want. You can change up the barbecue sauce, whatever you like. I'm all about, if it tastes good to you, then it's perfect. Now remember that Epicure is all low sodium, low sugar, sometimes no sodium in certain things. We're 100% gluten free. It's a nut free facility except for coconut. We're 80% non-GMO and 80% vegan friendly, which means there's only a handful of items in our catalogs that have something that vegans wouldn't eat. So there's always vegetarian options, of course. With most of our things, instead of using meat, you can use like lentils or chickpeas or tofu, whatever the case. Okay, so now we have that. I am going to take this off because I want to show you the burger maker. This big burger maker is very cool. So this is the base. It has, you know, adjustable. It comes on and off, so you'll see why in a minute. Then this is just, if you're making a classic burger, you would just put your hamburger meat in here, just press it down, then you're going to lift it up, and off your burger comes. Okay? Actually, I better heat up my grill. Now, I didn't want to have to be leaving you to go out to the barbecue, so I took my tabletop grill, and that's what we're going to use to do our burgers. Better heat that guy up. Okay, so now back to our burger maker. Classic burger, just like that. I'm going to do stuffed burgers today, so I'm going to add I'm going to make a patty, you're going to see, and then I'm going to add a little bit of cheese in the middle, then I'm going to put another patty, and then I'm going to use this to press it down. But well, actually, let me just do that right away. Uh-oh, where did my gloves go? I really don't want to do this over and over again. You know what? I'm just going to have to go wash my hands because I can't deal. All right, I'm going to do the classic burger for the turkey burgers. So I'm just going to put that in there, press it down a little bit, put this back together, press it down. We're going to have a very nice condiment that I'm going to show you how to make. Whoops, it's not put in there properly. Very nice condiment to add to our turkey burger after, so I bet you will see that. So you see, and it just comes right off. And is that getting hot? I'm going to pop them right on there so they start cooking. And just pop it in there. Now if you want to add other things to your burgers, you can. The seasoning is perfect, but it's always nice to add a little something. If you want to add some onions, do it minced fine, some extra garlic, whatever makes you happy. Okay, so you see beautiful burgers. I'm just going to throw them on the grill. Let me turn it down a little bit. I don't want them to cook too quickly. Okay, now we're going to do, just get this guy out of the way. Of course, I'm very sorry. Just not enough room in the kitchen, guys. Okay, and I'm back. All right, we're gonna do a couple of things here, actually. Now, you don't want to do, you want to do like whatever size patty you want to make. You're gonna do like about 2/3 first, as the bottom, your bottom layer. And now comes the magic. I'm going to lift this off because that's just the regular burger. Okay. Now you see how it's made there? Can you see? I don't know if you can see. I'm going to press it down because it's going to make my well, my little stuffed area to put my, see, my hamburger meat should have, I took it out too early so it's getting sticky. But anyways, you get the point. So it's made the well. Now I'm going to take my cheese. Now, I like spicy, so I would like add maybe a few little jalapenos in there, some hot peppers. You don't want to put shredded because it melts too fast. So just little chunks is nice. Little chunks of cheese in there. Now I'm going to add, like I said, about a third now. I said 2/3, so about a third to cover them. And I'll put it back in my original. There we go. I'm going to press it down. Those Tuscan Turkey Burgers are smelling darn good. And there we have it. It's all covered up. Okay? So there we have our stuffed burger. And what I want to do, just to be sure that it's not going to, just want to make sure all the seams are closed. Sometimes they bubble out. Then you got some nice caramelized cheese along with your stuffed burger. Now I'm going to add it. Now, there goes that. Now, you know what? I actually forget how to do, oh, that's not good. I forget how to do the slider. I have it here. Okay. This doesn't want to come off. Okay, fail. We're not doing that part. Anyway, I'm not going to do the slider, but there is a slider thing. You know what? I'm going to do a little video later on, and I'll show you the slider. Okay, so I'm only going to do those three, so we can get on with the rest of the goodies. I'm just going to wash my hands, even though I said I didn't want to have to do that, but it is what it is. I really don't want to cross-contaminate. I don't know. I'm sure you can hear the sizzling, but I wish you had smell-o-vision because, man, oh man, that smells good. Those burgers smell nice. Okay, the next thing we're going to do a pineapple salsa. Before I do that, I'm going to show you. This is our flexible cutting mats. You get 2 of these and 2 smaller ones. This is our regular cutting board, and this is the beauty. Now I'm not going to cross-contaminate because I've got meat on there. So I'm going to put that away. And we're going to do the pineapple salsa, which is, the pineapple is right here. Now I cut up a fresh pineapple, but you don't have to. You can buy those. I wouldn't use canned unless you really like canned. I personally like a fresh pineapple on this. You can buy like the fresh pineapple with the pretty top and all that stuff, and you can cut it lengthwise, pull out all the insides for your salsa, and have that as a boat. It's a beautiful presentation. I chose to just leave it in here. These pieces are the core, and I'm going to tell you, I wanted to give you a little hack. There's something in pineapple that is a natural tenderizer. I think I want to say bromide or something like that. I don't remember the technical term. But anyways, it's a tenderizer. So if you're doing, let's say you want to do kind of an Asian style marinade, and you throw these in your bag with your meats, they help tenderize. Super good. Really good. And smells delicious. Great flavor. Now, here I also have a few pieces that I didn't chop up. And the reason is for that is I'm going to throw them on the barbecue. Now, if you've never had grilled pineapple, Today's your lucky day. You can throw some, actually I'm going to do that. We have, why didn't I bring a tea towel? Good thing there's things aren't far in my kitchen, because it's so tiny. I have some sriracha, smoky sriracha sea salt here, which we're going to use in a minute as well. If you've never had this, you need to try it, because this is so delicious on so many things. We're going to add this to our rub, and I'm going to put some on the pineapple. Also, corn on the cob, a little bit of butter, not too much. Sriracha sea salt. Oh my goodness, I just had it the other night. It was fantastic. This has a grinder on it. Our sea salts and peppers have grinders. So I'm just, and you can adjust. I'm going to just add a little bit of that. Oh my goodness, it's going to be so nice. Okay. So here we have the chopped up pineapple. This is our prep bowls. These are so handy. This is also a prep bowl. This is the 4-cup. Has the silicone lid. This is our small prep bowl. This comes 4 to a box. And they are so handy. I use them like constantly. My fridge is full of them. I have 2 sets. So also the silicone lid, and the awesome part is it has measurements on the side, so you can use it as a measuring cup at the same time. So you've got a 1/4 cup, 1/2 cup, 3/4 cup, and if it's full completely, then it's a cup. So I'm just going to add some, I chopped up some red bell pepper. Going to throw that in to the mix. Tiny bit of white onion, your preference completely. You can put green onion, you can put white onion, red onion, no onion, whatever floats your boat. So there we go, a little bit of white. I don't like too much onion, but I like a little bit. It's tasty. Our juicer, our citrus press, I should say, is over here. I'm going to put some lime juice, fresh lime juice. Bomb. It's the nicest smell in the world. It's so fresh and lovely. Okay. Poco picante is the our salsa seasoning. Of course, you can make a tomato salsa. Fresh tomatoes, canned tomatoes. You can do mango, pineapple. You can do just mango. You can put some peaches in there. I've seen people make strawberry salsa. But this is an all-purpose. That's your go-to for salsa. Now, if you like a little bit of spice, you wouldn't put too much. If you like a lot of spice, you put what it says on the jar. Always the directions are on the jar. I just want to check my burger. Don't want my Tuscan burgers to burn. Flipping them over. That guy's doing just fine. This is our flipper. All our cookware is aubergine, this color. And the nice thing about the cookware, so you have this, we have our 3-in-1 spatula, a must-have in the kitchen as well. We have our grip and grab tongs. They're all steel base with the silicone over it, so they're strong. I'm going to see how I'm going to flip my pineapple. Oh, they look real pretty. I'm going to show you in a minute. They look so nice. Now, you could do pineapple rings and top your Tuscan turkey or chicken burger with it on a burger. So nice. Or like use lettuce as your bun instead if you're low carb or no carb. So that's that. So we're going to put the seasoning. I'm going to put 1 good tablespoon because I like the spices. You can add a little chopped jalapeno if you want. You can add a little bit of cilantro, parsley, whatever you like. I love cilantro. I didn't put it in. I'm not putting it in this time, but you certainly could. I'm absolutely going to put both halves of the lime just because I like the lime. Now our citrus press is good for lemons and limes, as you can see. Sometimes the limes are too big to have to go where the lemon's supposed to go. And I think these guys are going to be okay. Yeah, they're going to be okay. So, I'm just going to squeeze. And no seeds. No seeds in your food. Now this is low salt. There is a bit of salt in, I believe there's a little bit of salt in here. Let me see what we got. Yeah, onion, sea salt, garlic, chili, spices, cayenne pepper, jalapenos, and chives. Everything that you can pronounce and understand. You don't have to look anything up. That's the other beauty of Epic here. Well, things are smelling good in here, guys. Okay, I'm going to use my spatula and I'm just going to give that a stir. And the reason why I'm doing this right away is because obviously, like, all the spices are dry. So you want to give them a chance to reconstitute. So if I was making this for a barbecue, I'd make it, you know, at least a few hours ahead. And doesn't that look pretty? Now, I should have probably got out, I know I have cilantro in my fridge. I should have got it out. There's a little pop of green in there. Very pretty. So imagine on your table and you're entertaining, you're going to be the most popular neighbors in the hood, I'm telling you, once you start making these things. So, there we go. There's our salsa. Alright. Put that down there. Okay, where are we at now? Okay. Put the lid on the salsa and put these in our way. There we go. That's what I want to do next. I have a couple of boneless pork chops. Now, I really like bone-in pork chops when I'm grilling them. But I decided I didn't have any, and I just wanted to show you a quick little. Actually, I'm going to make it in here. A quick little rub. I really like the barbecue chicken and rib rub. We have like Montreal steak spice, which is somewhere here. I will show you. Where are you? There you are. We have Montreal chicken rub. We have Montreal steak. Montreal steak is fantastic on oven fries. Don't ask me why, but it's delicious. I just put them, do wedges and sprinkle like maybe 2 tablespoons of oil, and then shake on all the steak spice. Put it in the oven on our sheet pan with the silicone baking mat. Fantastic. Okay, so now this, I have to show you this because I'm so proud. I know it looks ridiculous, but when you're prepping, and I talked about that in the group, when you bring home your groceries, that's the time to do some of your prepping. Like, take your meat out. If you feel to wash it or whatever you'd like to do, you give it a wash, drain it, get out your freezer bags, make a lineup, put however many pieces of meat or like chicken, your pork, whatever, it doesn't matter what it is, portion to your family, each one, then you go along. And I have a video actually showing how I do that. Like, I'll do marinades, I'll do, where is it? Chimichurri, one of my favorites. Where are they? Oh, Canada, there it is. This is maple goodness, okay? Maple and lots of garlic. This is really yummy. Oh, Canada. But we have a bunch of them, and anyway, check out the video that I posted because it's all in there, but this is the idea. And I got this little baby, this green thing, on Amazon. I got 4 in thing, but it's handy because you're not fiddling with trying to fill it and it's making a mess and it's falling over and if there's liquid and so on and so forth. So I'm going to take these out. And I don't want any of them here. I guess I'm going to do this. Alright, so I'm going to put them straight in. And as I said, you just portion it to your family, you know. Like, let's say, I don't know, if you eat 2 pork chops each, and then for the kiddies, you put, like, 1 to cut up between them, and whatever the case may be. And then the beauty of it is pop it in your freezer, and when you're ready any night of the week, you come home and say, oh, what am I going to do? Or in the morning say, yes, let's have that. It's already seasoned, you throw it on the grill. Beautiful. Okay. So, what I'm going to do with these, what did I say I was going to put in here? Smoky barbecue. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. So I have smoky mojo. This has got, it doesn't really, it's not super hot, but it's got like smoked paprika, it's got garlic, black pepper, spices, herbs, and so on. Really popular. This is going to be part of in this. But I'm going to show you this because this is going to be a rub. This is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to put a couple of teaspoons, because it's only a small amount. There's a couple of teaspoons of the smoky mojo. Whenever I do a rub for ribs, and I mean this would be ideal for ribs, one of my videos shows the smoky mojo, the barbecue chicken and rib, and the sriracha sea salt. But I always add some brown sugar. It's just gorgeous when you do that. So I've got smoky mojo, I've got the brown sugar. Because I don't have the other seasoning, the rib, because I've used it all, I'm going to add a little bit of the burger seasoning because I can. So I'm going to add a teaspoon of that. And then I'm going to add some of that sriracha sea salt to it. Not too much. Not that it's not about the heat, it's about the salt content. So I don't put too much. Just grinding in a bit. Now I have a rub. Now you can mix and match, try different things. If I was doing ribs, I would actually rub them with it. You know, I would clean them, take that silver skin off the back, clean up. If there's a lot of fatty parts, leave a little bit because you want that. But, so there we have our rub. Now I'm going to take that rub and I'm just going to put some of it sprinkled onto my pork chops. I'm a disaster today. Get in there. So I'm going to put a little bit more. So now we have our rub. That's ready to use in something else. If I have some chicken breast. I actually don't use a lot of chicken breast because, especially grilling, because I find that it dries out. I prefer boneless thighs. Of course, I like drumsticks too. But boneless thighs, skin on or skin off, doesn't really matter. So then you just mix it up, get it all rubbed up. Now, I'm not going to throw these back in the fridge because they've already been frozen. I cook them because some things I leave plain for this specific reason, because when I do demos, I want to be able to show you what you can create. So that's going to go in my fridge and get, well, maybe, no, probably not today, but maybe tomorrow I'll grill it. So let's see what our burgers are doing. Let me flip this guy. Our beef burger's looking beautiful. Our turkey burgers are pretty much done. I'm going to take those. I'm going to take off. Now, where are my little plates? Oh, they're here. I'm going to take off, no, that's only one of them. I'm going to take off our pineapple because I don't want them to burn and they look really nice. Now you could do brown sugar on these. You can add a little bit of cinnamon. Grilled pineapple is so nice. Think about it added, chopped up in a salad. Look how pretty that is. I'm looking at the camera to see it, if you can see it properly. Oh, there it is. Okay. So there's our grilled pineapple. That might end up on my turkey burger. I'm going to take the turkey burgers off because they're looking cooked to me. Now, if you like to do, let me turn this down a bit. If you like to put some barbecue sauce on there, you'd be my guest. But we're going to take off the turkey burgers. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do the big burger sauce, because who doesn't like that? I don't know a lot of people, unless you don't like mayo-based things, who doesn't like the burger sauce from McDonald's? Yes, that's right. We're going to do a healthy one. Now, where's my mayo? Once again, I'm doing a smaller amount, because that's the beauty of epicure too. You make only what you need, and then it doesn't go to waste. So I've got about half a cup of mayonnaise in here. I prefer the Hellmann's half fat because it still has flavor, but a little bit less fat. And we're going to add a little bit of ketchup. If you don't do ketchup, or you want to keep the sugar content low, add some tomato sauce, but just not too much. So I'm going to add some, and all the ingredients for the big burger sauce and the instructions are on the jar as well. So I'm just going to eyeball a little bit of ketchup. Now, this is the fun part. It calls for relish, but you can use like a hot pepper relish, or a dill pickle relish. If you can't find the dill pickle relish, which is hard to find in Canada, I don't really know if I've even found it here. But chop up fine dill pickle, that would be good too. And I'm going to just add a tablespoon of that. And I'm going to take my other dry one, get this out of our way, and put the seasoning in. Less is more with this, trust me. I found, like, it calls for, I think, 2 tablespoons. I found it was too much. And so that also means that your jar lasts longer, right? I'm going to put 1, actually not even, because I'm not doing a full cup. I'm going to put 2 teaspoons. But you can follow the recipe on the jar. You can make it how you like, make it comfortable for your house and your palate. Now I'm just going to mix it up. And our burger sauce is done. And this is another thing, make it ahead of time. And it's so yummy. And it's not just for burgers. You can make it as a dip. You can thin it out and make it as dressing. You can add it to pasta, to make a pasta salad, coleslaw. So many ideas. So there's our burger sauce. Very, very nice. Very nice. Okay. Now, as I was telling you about the barbecue sauce, I'm not actually going to make one, but here's what I generally do. I'll take a bottle of regular sauce, but I always buy the original. Let me just check my burger here. I don't want to burn it on you. I've got a little bit of cheese goodness happening there. So, no, we're going to put it back over. And what I generally do is, like, when I do the seasonings like I did with the pork chop, I like to pair things. So if I did chimichurri seasoning on my meat, my protein, then I like to do like a vinaigrette with a bit of the chimichurri in it. You're simply adding oil and vinegar or some kind of citrus. Also for the acid, like you can do lime juice, you can do lemon juice, orange juice for that matter. And I pair it with a little bit of the seasoning, and then I make a salad dressing with it. Okay? Or if I want a barbecue sauce, you can make from scratch, okay? You can make a barbecue sauce. Most call for ketchup, tomatoes, vinegar. There's always an acid. You can go to town and create something completely from scratch. But I'm about making it as easy and to make, you know. You're still going to have flavor, and you're still making it your own with the additions. So I'm going to take this, if I was doing a sauce for for the ribs, once I've seasoned all my ribs up, and I'm going to put those ribs overnight. That's the other key. You need to leave them. They need to sit in that nice rub, getting acquainted, okay? Then you're going to add this to your barbecue sauce. And then I always add a little bit of acid. I'll add a little apple cider vinegar, even just apple cider. That's nice too. You can add lemon juice. You can do lime juice, like I said. And that's my barbecue sauce. That's how I do it. So I mix and match. I might even, if I was doing chicken or pork, I might use the Tuscan Chicken Burger seasoning to do the same thing. I might not put all the smoky flavors in it. But I always put that little bit of brown sugar. That's what's perfect with that. Okay, so let me wrap it up with one more demo thing, and that's and I did not bring the other part, so I guess I can't demo it. It has the julienne cutting edge right now. This is our 4-in-1 mandolin, but we have 2 sizes of sliced. See how easy that was to pop out? You just change the cutting blade. There's 4. There's 2 sizes of slice, 2 sizes of julienne, and there's the guard. So you have to be careful because it is very sharp. You just have to be careful. Rinses like a drain. Now I brought out onion because I was going to slice it for you, but I'm not going to get up now because I got more to show you. And just slice them up. Beautiful for thinly sliced onion for your burger. Or I do a lot of scalloped potatoes. Perfect for scalloped potatoes. It's all, you can make it thinner, you can make it thicker. I do treats for Gracie, my dog. I do thin slices of sweet potato, and then I low cook them in the oven until they're like dried, and she loves them, and it's perfect. There's nothing in it but sweet potato. So that's awesome. I talked a lot about also cook once, eat twice, right? So I also demoed these are what the meal solutions look like. I showed you recipes for the pulled chicken. We have pulled pork, we have pulled chicken. Pulled chicken is a little bit more on the Mexican flavor side. Pulled pork is more on like the actual barbecue side. So, and there's just a certain amount of things, and it has the slow cooker recipe right on the back. There's always ingredients and also the nutrition facts always on the back. And you're guaranteed anything in Epicure that you see is either going to be no sodium, low sodium, always going to be lower than the store. So, clean eating, much better for you. And also, no fillers, no, like all those words you can't pronounce, as I said before. Here's another thing that I absolutely adore. I am a big fan of the mac and cheese. And it's not just for mac and cheese, because I use it as like a cream sauce. I always add like about 3/4 to a cup of shredded cheese to it. Just makes it so nice. When you're making it, one tip is always mix your milk into the cheese package and then add it to your hot pasta. Otherwise it doesn't mix in properly. But it's so tasty and so much better for you. It doesn't have any of the dyes. It's just so much better than Katie. I can't even begin to tell you. Kids love it too. Okay. So, where am I? Talked about that. I'm gonna show you your beautiful Tuscan burger. I'm gonna make one for you. And then I'm gonna show you your stuffed burger. So we have 2 nice buns here. These buns are a little bit too big. I'm gonna make it a double. How about that? Why not? Go big or go home. That's what I say. And I have no spoon. I'll use this. So, on these, let's put some avocado on there too. Why not? Oh, beauty. That is a perfect avocado. I'm so happy. How rare is that? It's like, okay, from 1 hour to the next and no more good. So I'm just going to slice it up. Oh, yes. But that's going to go on top of my salsa, so I'm just going to slice it here. And mouth watering, guys. Sorry. Alright. So, like I said, I would probably let this sit, but for purposes to show you the beauty of it all, I'm going to put some salsa on here. And if you're really spicy, add some sliced jalapenos. That's right. Do it. Do it up. Now I'm going to put that beautiful avocado. Where did my... There it went. And oh my goodness. Hello, darling. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? Yum, yum, yum. Top it off with your bun, and you're good to go. That is a beautiful burger, I must say. I'll put that burger over there. And I have a little plate. I've just got some Tostitos on it. I'm going to have a little side of salsa with that. I really like this salsa. It's so yummy. Got the sweetness and a little bit of heat. And there you have your Tostitos and salsa. By the way, let me just put this here. Let's just have some of that beautiful grilled pineapple. How about that? You can do that with peaches. Grilled peaches are, oh my goodness, amazing. Same thing. For a dessert, do that. Do some grilled pineapple with some cinnamon over ice cream. Oh, very nice. Okay. Guy, are you done? Come on, friend. Yeah, you are. Okay. Here comes our gorgeous stuffed burger. I'm gonna give you the money shot with cutting it in half to show you, but you see, cheese is just trying to peek out there. All right, so we've got cheese inside, so we don't need any more of that. However, I'm going to put a little bit of onion. I'm just going to slice it because I didn't bring my other slicing blade. So I'm just going to put really thin. I like really thin onion on it, on any burger actually, or very chopped fine. I like it like that as well. Okay, so there's that. Now we're going to add, you could add more cheese on top if you wanted to. You can like add the sliced cheese or more mozzarella, which is what I put in there to begin with. And then I'm just going to put some of my burger sauce on there. Well, friends, I'm in trouble because I'm the only one that is going to eat these, so I guess I'm going to have to be putting the one or the other away. Add some lettuce and tomato, pickles. Gorgeous. So there we go. Beautiful. Put that on there. Set that aside. All right, I'm just going to show you a couple more of our blends. When I was talking about, turn off that. How about that? That's a good idea. Take that off. We also have actually a barbecue sauce seasoning, so you can make a sauce with this, and I'll tell you what it says on it. Stir 1 tablespoon and mix into 1 cup of ketchup with 2 tablespoons of vinegar and lemon juice. So that's a basic one. But like I said, you can make it spicy. You can add sugar. You can, you know, do whatever you like. I already showed you the chimichurri. Chimichurri is Argentinian. Very nice flavors. Tell you what's in it. A taste bud tango, oregano, garlic, parsley, and a spark of chili. Dip, spoon, spread, and drizzle on your favorite recipes. Grilled meat, chicken, fish, potatoes, veggies, and yes, you can cook with it too. So, very yummy. Now, these are all seasonal, so don't sleep on them because they're delicious. The Tuscan I showed you. The burger seasoning I showed you. Smoky sriracha, sea salt. Everything bagel. Yes, my friends, if you haven't tried it, you need to. It's absolutely so yummy. Avocado toast. I put it in cream cheese, on cream cheese. I've baked bread with it. Yeah, it's very good. Everything bagel. And so much healthier than the store-bought. I have seen the nutrition facts on the store-bought ones. Horrible. I talked about the Montreal steak. Salmon. If you love fish, and we love salmon, this is your friend. This is so good. I use this all year round. We're big fans of salmon. It's got a little kick. It's a little sugar, sweet, smoky. It's good on pork too, chicken, but salmon, oh my goodness. If you've ever seen my videos, you know I'm a big fan. All right, so next is better than bacon. Now I have a grinder head because we sell, I think it's out of stock right now, but we do sell grinder heads separate for future reference. But this is better than bacon, and my friends, even if you love bacon and you still eat regular bacon, this is a great alternative when you just don't feel like making a mess and you want a little bacony flavor and goodness. So what's amazing, it's made with pinto beans. I know, sounds crazy, but it's really smoky and yummy. I'm going to show you what it looks like. This looks like bacon bits, right? And they're super crunchy. Sometimes I look at myself and I'm like, oh, you look ridiculous. What is that face you just made? So funny. What an experience doing these live classes, I must say. Anyway, so that's your better than bacon. Super popular. Just yesterday I made a couscous salad, but instead of making, I used our creamy potato salad dressing. Very nice flavors in this. This is new this year also. What have you got in there? Onions, herbs, raw bell pepper, inactive nutritional yeast, mustard, paprika, black pepper. Very good. And I made the dressing. I just did lemon juice, olive oil, and the creamy potato salad seasoning. Added couscous, and if you've never made couscous and you like it, you need to make it because it is so easy. It's literally 1-to-1 boiling water, 1 cup of boiling water, 1 cup of couscous, a dash of salt if you use salt. Cover your bowl with plastic wrap. 5 minutes, it's done. That's it. That's all. It's awesome, fantastic. I love couscous. Well, quinoa's great too, and all those things like prepping. Back to prepping. When you're doing all your meats and stuff, prep your veggies, chop them up for the week. Make your menu. Planning is key. I mean, I'm not going to lie. A little bit of planning goes a long way, okay? So, prep your meats, prep your veggies. Make a big batch of rice. Make a big batch of quinoa. Pasta, really, like 20 minutes and it's done, so you don't have to worry too much about that. It's the longest part is boiling the water, right? Yeah, so prepping that to save time, I'm telling you, that's your friend. 2 sweet dips that we have, and I showed the summer berry. I love summer berry. It's one of the staples that have been from the beginning. And I use it in everything, and as I said, like I use it in oatmeal, sprinkle it on cupcakes, I add it to icing, I make drinks with it, sangria, pink lemonade for the kiddies, rim your drink with it because it's nice. Yeah, it's just an all-around really, really nice sweet dip mix. The other one we have is Cocoa Crunch. And the kids love this. Like, sprinkle it on ice cream and they're like, yes, that's delicious. And more healthy, right? It's not all that sugar. And if there is sugar, but it's organic cane sugar. So that's important. You can make a cheese ball with it too. Add it to pancakes, waffles, muffin batter. So I'll tell you what's in it. Organic cane sugar, raspberries, hibiscus, strawberries, and organic rhubarb. Yeah, so it's really tasty. Cocoa Crunch has a little bit of coconut. It has a lovely chocolatey flavor, tiny bit. It has actually cocoa nibs in it, I believe. Yeah, chia, organic cocoa nibs, psyllium husk. Psyllium husk makes it so that it's got that extra fiber. Organic cane sugar, organic cocoa powder, and cinnamon. And I'm going to talk more about it when we get into the winter catalog. But cinnamon and cocoa are not all created equal. And once you've had a good quality cocoa or cinnamon, you will never go back to buying the other kind. So like I said, I'll talk more about that. So I want to thank Brooklyn and Ben so much for hosting. It's been a pleasure. And if you'd like to place an order, please message me if you'd like me to do it for you. I have no problem with that. There's the link to the catalog and to Brooklyn and Ben's cooking class link. You can order online. It will go to their party. It will count towards them. I'm going to put up a square board. And we'll sell some squares, $2 a square, and whoever wins, whoever number or name is picked, I'm not sure how we're doing it yet, they win that amount in product from this event. So when you place an order through the event with that amount of money. So super stoked to spoil Brooklyn and Ben with their free rewards. And I'll talk to you soon. So thanks so much. And stay safe.